I'm trying to do the Chinese meme. It's not working. Day 30 of my Romania survival log. I'm running out of food and they're making me work for peanuts here. Send nudes. I mean help. Send help. Alright, also since we got the like goal, we will be continuing our Ming campaign, because I'm actually having a lot of fun with this, and we're gonna try and see how overpowered this nation gets. I mean, it's obvious Ming is ridiculously overpowered, right? But we're gonna see how overpowered we can get Ming with all of these new juicy features that they've added to this nation, and absolutely abuse the schnappes out of them. If you're not sure how we got here, you'll find a link to the first part of this campaign below, and to catch you guys up, essentially we now have almost finished our exploration ideas and we're working our way on getting expansion, because of course we are expanding in the old world, but our main goal is obviously to expand in the new world and establish the United States of China. Is this the bad ending? I'm not sure, because you know they're all bad. Oh my lord, look at all these juicy tributaries that we have here. We gotta get more. That's why we're here. Ming is supposed to get all the tributaries. Oh, there you go. Faster colonization, and we finished Explorationski. By the way, if you guys want to check the save out, it's available to all of my patrons and channel members. I know I'm self-promoting here, but I do this full-time, and that little bit of support really goes a long way. So previously we managed to snake our way all the way into the Hokkaido areas, and now we can start our assault of the Japanese islands, bringing these boys into the fold and making them our Japanese colony, I guess. If there's anybody from the Japanese immigration office watching this, please, I love you, renew my visa. I promise I will never do this again, okay? Ayutthaya broke the tributary state they had with us. What? Oh my god, Ayutthaya, do you actually think you have what it takes to be the ultimate free nation here? My disappointment is immeasurable and my day has been ruined. Thank you very much, Ayutthaya. I am going to proceed now to border you again and slaughter you. Speaking of honor, it looks like Chagatai is going to get its ass kicked, so I'm going to do the honorable thing and force tributary status on them before they die. Wow, they got attacked by 3 nations. Oh yeah, the third one's me. I just remembered I did it. I just remembered. You know what? I don't mind until Ashikaga actually unifies the Japanese islands, so that way it's a little bit of a challenge, because right now it's just ridiculously easy, to be fair, when they're disunited like this. More repairs for the Great Wall. We get 1 level of the Great Wall of China increase, so if this is level 2, then it's gonna become level 3. Actually, it's level 1 now. Oh dude, what? Let's try something. What if we were to upgrade this now? Would that make it level 3, the upgrade? Oh, it is gonna make it level 3, the upgrade. Oh my god, we just got a free upgrade right there. Yes, my boys, I like that's a little bit of cheese. That's what we like to call a little bit of a cheese, boys. So we're gonna be dealing with Chagatai. We're making them essentially our tributary. We're also canceling all of the cores that they have around us, and I really mean just the cores they have on us. Don't care about anybody else. I'm also taking the eastern bits here, and by eastern I really mean western. Even though they're a 3-province minor, what counts is the fact that they are a tributary, not the size of this particular tributary. Yeah, also they absolutely hate us, like from the bottom of their hearts, so we're gonna have to improve relations with them. Or we can bestow gifts, since it's literally very, very little. There you go. Oh, I'm not gonna pay you debt. Get out of here. Your liberty desire lowered by a huge amount. They're super loyal now. They love us, even though they don't really love us. We just managed to get our colony of Nias done, which means we can start colonizing the western parts of the Indian Ocean, or Chinese Ocean as I like to call it, for no absolute reason. Guess I probably should call it Ming. The end result is the fact that the Europeans are going to struggle to end up in Asia, so we're going to have all the time in the world to colonize the Indonesian parts, which is the rich parts, as well as the poor Australian areas. We might build a huge real estate empire in Australia, totally not like modern day Australia, right guys? And the best bit is that we finish Micronesia also, which means we extra global settler increase from this monument of Nan Madol. Once we fully upgrade this, we get 25 settlers and 5% settler chance, which is a massive amount. Plus it also has a center of trade, so this is definitely one of the best provinces you can get from the Micronesian area in any case. Can someone explain to me why the natives on Wake Island actually have an Indian turban? I mean, what is happening here? We're also going to be recruiting one more general for the army, namely Scan Dimbong, famous all over for China for... Wait, what are you doing, Scandimbung? Why did you just kill the natives, bro? We didn't talk about this. We said we leave them alone. Fine. If you did it, might as well just look the other way now, I guess. Time to do another mandate reform, one step closer to achieving maximum enlightenment and ascending just like they did in Stargate. Okay, I don't know how I'm crossing over from Stargate to this, but I'm doing it. Indeed, okay? Indeed. We got a chance to replace our crappy heir, Mr. 313, with a 542, but we lose one step. You know what? Hells to the yes, bro. I'm gonna give him a proper Chinese name also. John Xina. Shut up, okay? Just shut up. It's my game. You're not the boss of me. We kind of are the boss. Please, please no hate. I love you. Oh, what? Our agenda wants us to conquer the Japanese islands? Well, I guess we have no choice in that case. We have to attack Ashikaga then. What a puny little army they have there. We probably need more ships before we attack them, though. Hey, Scandimbong, what the hell are you doing in, this island? Hey, stop that! Stop doing that, Scandimbong! Well, I mean, I guess we might as well let it happen now, right? I'm playing with some dangerous things here, boys. I should really not be doing this. So, apparently we can make both Bengal and Delhi our tributaries diplomatically. Don't even need to fight these bad boys, but I'm gonna keep Jaunpur not tributary so I can make my way through the middle of India into the southern bits here. Or better yet, I can just get the Maldives and take the south also as a diplomatic tributary. Since we finished both exploration and expansion, we can get an extra 20 global settler increase, which is gonna make colonization a lot faster. Because we're such a massive nation, we can diplo-vassalize so many nations around. I'm diplo-vassalizing Pagaruyung because I'm going to be feeding them all of the Sumatran areas. And I probably will take Majapahit as well. Wait, what? They're a vassal of Sunda? Oh my god, Sunda. I'm going to so attack you right now for that. Bro, I wanted to take Majapahit. When did you make them a vassal? Essentially, what I've done right now is I've taken 20 so years of just not attacking anybody, focusing on fixing the economy, building a massive amount of workshops, and I'm still building because the country is massive, building a lot of barracks as well for the extra manpower, and bringing our economy to massive amounts, as well as improving our armies for future expansion. And let's not forget the monuments, because we have so many great monuments, or better yet, great projects. If we go to the great project map mode here, we can see quite a few of them, including the juicy one in Micronesia that we are upgrading right now. Actually, let me use a little bit more manpower for that. I don't mind using some manpower when I am at peace, as long as I know I'm not gonna go at war in the next 4 to 5 years. It's not a big deal in that case. And with the mission of colonization of Taiwan, we got extra settlers and settler chance again. We're also establishing a colony in Africa right next to Kilwa, since we want to take gold mines they have in Zimbabwe, which kind of makes me wonder. Zimbabwe has so many gold mines. Why is the Zimbabwe dollar so bad? What happened in the country, man? Holy mother of God. Look at the amount of Korchin pretender rebels. That's basically half of my own army here, man. We're also ready for the war against the Ashikaga. Actually, I need to upgrade my ships. Never mind, we're not ready, not yet. Alright, now we're ready to declare the war on Ashikaga. Let's go with the conquest of Oshima. And look at all these juicy Japanese nations that will join in against us. Puny little daimyos for the taking. Seriously though, Japanese immigration officer, I know you're watching. Please, I need 3 years this time, okay? Ah, yes, changing of culture. Monthly tradition in China. Let's see how much Jinghuai we have around now. We got quite a little bit of Jinghuai here, trying to convert these Mongolian tribes to the real culture, educating them one province at a time. So weird to see this one culture randomly all around the world. It's kind of like with modern Mandarin people all around the world, right? And it's also time to kill off the Japanese fleets. There's a lot of ships, but they're not united, so even though they have like 100-something ships, it's still easy for me to crush them one by one. Kind of like what Caesar said a while back, divide and conquer. Hey, the siege of Ugo is done. Sounds a little bit like Ugo. No, it's not Ago. It's Ugo. The great showdown between the brave Japanese samurai and the overpowering Asian arquebusiers here. That word is so weird when you really think about it, isn't it? Arquebusier. That's right, I got gunpowder. They don't, not yet anyway. Oh no, Eskimos rebelling now. First we had the Indians in the Pacific, Now we have the Eskimos in the Colombian areas rebelling. That's a little bit strange. No, I mean, I guess, okay, fine. I'll give you that. It can be that Eskimos lived around these areas. It can be. I don't want to completely destroy the Japanese islands. I'm only going to take this bit of land here, so I have a nice foothold here. I don't need to worry about having my fleets to cross on over. And I've also taken this island simply because these pirates here were quite freaking annoying. To be fair, I mainly did this war to get rid of the soap pirates. Doing another couple of wars here to clean up the horde areas that I have not yet cleaned up, and that includes the oirats because they're allied to Sarek Yogir for some particular reason. Why anyone would ally this nation is beyond me, but hey, okay, whatever, oirats, you know what you're doing clearly. That's why half your country is already Jiangsu. Oh god, I'm a horrible human being. I honestly think the most annoying part about the hordes is the fact that you really need to chase them down. And because they are hordes, they have faster units. Simply because of that, I'm actually piecing them out on favorable terms for them. I'm not fully killing them off. I'm letting them keep one province as tributary, of course. I am, however, fully annexing Orochoni since I can fully annex them. So now I got beautiful Manchurian borders. Ignore the Korchin border gore. We will eventually integrate them as a vassal after we do the final mandate reform. And we're back to 99% overextension. Classic Ludi move right there. We're starting to get our New World tributaries also, with Haida being the first of the New World tributaries. We're definitely going places as Ming, that's for sure. We are very close to getting this achievement of Kotao, which is the main goal of this video, of course. I promised you guys if we get 10,000 likes, I'll get the Kotao achievement. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I also want to show you guys how you can navigate through the crisis of the Ming Dynasty disaster, which almost always triggers if you have not fully reformed Ming by the 1500s, which we have not done because we didn't rush it, right? Trying to simulate a regular game here so that you guys get a little bit out of it also, not just watching this video for the pretty face here, okay? For the handsome man. I'm joking, guys. I know I'm not pretty. Today I asked my wife if she thinks I'm good looking, and she said, meh, you're okay, you're average. So clearly I need to hit the gym because I'm a fat blob at this point, and it's not good, boys. It's really not good. So once the crisis of the Ming Dynasty triggers, we got to get rid of this. In order to get rid of this, we actually need to not be bankrupt, have 75 mandate, and our mandate went down to 10, no rebels, and less than 5 corruption, and we got 5 corruption from the event. It's all good though, we have a strong economy so we can get rid of the corruption. The issue is that our troops are going to be paper troops, so fighting these rebels is going to be significantly more difficult than it normally would be. Essentially, you kind of have to avoid the rebels until you get at least 40 mandate, and you're going to get some events that will actually give you some mandate as long as you go for the right option, and we will go for the right option. Obviously, we're desperate for mandate right now. There you go. This event, for example, offers us 5 mandate as well as 21 separatists, or we can lose 5 mandate. Obviously, take the mandate and kill off the separatists afterwards. It's not that difficult, boys. Just get big stacks and attack. There you go. My Daiviet tributary actually is helping out and killing off some of these rebels. Did not expect that to happen. Pleasantly surprised. So now, because we're going to be stacking a few extra units here, and because we do have strong units and pretty decent army tradition, we should be okay fighting 20-30,000 stacks even, at least when they're sieging down our fortifications, so they get the -1 terrain or minus more than 1 terrain. Oh my god, did I just get 49 rebels in my capital? I did, oh god. But hey, I got 5 mandate of heaven, so now we're up to 22, which means our units only take 33% extra fire and shock damage, which is still bad. Better than 50%, okay? Try to fight them as much as you can when they're sieging your forts before they take these fortifications, of course. Actually, a lot of my tributaries are helping unsiege my provinces. I don't remember the AI being so giftful and helping out so much Ming before, so this might actually be a part of the recent update, but I might be wrong about that. Not 100% sure in it. There There you go. We basically killed all the rebels in that area. Just gotta go back and kill the ones in Beijing and the ones around here. Let's send this army here, actually. Look at this, guys. Plus 15 unrest from the crisis of the Ming Dynasty. Holy mother of schnappledup. Take note, guys. You will have to fight a ton of rebels, basically every single sort of rebellious group that has the opportunity to rebel. So the more separatists and the more religious groups or whatever you have, the more rebellions you're gonna have to fight. Don't be shy at using up some of your professionalism, slacken that recruitment so you get the manpower that you need to fight these rebellions. Use this as a learning curve to learn how to deal with rebellions, because honestly, if you know how to deal with rebellions as Ming during this crisis of the Ming Mandate disaster, you will be able to deal with rebellions always as any other nation afterwards. We actually already reached 59 mandate by going for the mandate option whenever we get the rebellions popping off. So once we get 75 from that specific event, we're gonna stop selecting the rebellion option and kill off the rebels so that we can actually get rid of this disaster. That was super quick, by the way. We're only like 3 or so years into this disaster so far. And take note, because we are obviously above 50 mandate, we are not taking any extra damage for our armies, which means we are also inflicting a huge amount of damage on the enemy armies and holding our own. These are the last rebels, and I've got 84 mandate of heaven, which means that once I crush these rebels, I'm actually gonna get rid of the disaster. But here's the thing, I don't want to do that. Hear me out. I know this sounds absolutely batshnipped or crazy. I found a way to do the reform super fast. So because this disaster gives me the 5 mandate rebels every 2 months or so, I could do this reform now since I went up to 80 mandate super fast, which is gonna lower my mandate. Then I can do the last reform, and then after I've done both of these reforms, then after I can get rid of the disaster. So in a way, this disaster is a massive pool of free mandate. I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna do it, boys. There you go. We got one more reform, another 5 mandate. Let's go. Let's go. It's time for Rebel Town. I want to see this world burn, boys. Pretty sure this is an exploit. I definitely think that they should patch this because this is a little bit broken. It basically shaves off 100 years off of doing the reforms the normal way, and has the vibe of an exploit, personally, at least from my perspective. Whilst we're killing off these rebels, we're also active in the colonial world, on our way to explore and get some tributaries and the Catholic lands for that juicy achievement. Also forgot that I've got islands and a lot of rebels on these islands. Pretty much don't even have rebels that can spawn anymore on the mainland of China because of the amount of rebels that I've already killed, but the islands are definitely full of rebels. Remember though, after you've killed a rebellion, you get recent uprising, which offers minus 100 unrest, so that means you cannot have a second rebellion there for quite a few years, which is also why this exploit of getting 5 mandate every few months is ridiculously powerful, because you literally only fight these rebels once, and you might as well just continue with this event and kill off a few random extra rebels along the way, since you're past the difficult part. Wait a second, Mamluks have gone colonial and they're colonizing the island of Mahe. Am I gonna get a colonial competitor from the Arab world? I'm protecting myself from the Europeans, but good old Mamluks here has their eyes set on Australia for some reason. I'm just guessing it's Australia. It usually is Australia. Looks like the French also started their own colonial adventures next to Gaboo, and we can do our anti-Christian edict. Hell yes, let's do it, boys. Oh no, eine Rebellionenstein again. Oh what? No! I got rid of the disaster. I thought that I had more rebels, man. Oh, this is bad. Well, actually, no, it's fine because I got 100 mandate now. So I can just do the last reform and fight the remainder of the rebels. But most importantly, now I can make every single one of my tributaries a vassal. It is going to cost me mandate to convert these guys to vassals, but it's worth it. Like, look at this. I can make this massive Uzbek nation my vassal by spending a little bit of mandate on them without incurring any aggressive expansion in doing so. It's it's kind of like diplo-vassalizing massive nations, which is insanely broken, let's face it. And I feel like there's another strat I could do with Ming. Now that I've discovered this semi-exploit, I might do that in the next update perhaps. If you guys want to see that, let me know, by the way, in the comments below. But yeah, now that we've got no more disaster, all of these rebellions are basically fading away here. Look at this, -10 per month, and overall unrest is -2. Oh boy, the Mamluks are going to South Africa now. I think I may have cucked them a little bit from reaching Australia, because I colonized all of the islands here, so I don't think they have the range to reach Australia yet. Wait, what? Brittany's also here. Hold on a second, can we actually make Brittany a tributary? Yes, we can. They're small enough. I think I even might be able to make the French a tributary. Eventually, they got a lot of development, so that's going to take a little bit of time. But with the Britons, we got the achievement. Kotao as Ming have a subject from each of the religious groups, which includes the pagans, the Christians, the Muslims, and all the other ones. As promised, boys, for that 10,000 likes you gave me. And if we get 10,000 on this one, I'm gonna use my newfound knowledge of the exploit we discovered today to make a new Ming video in the new update that's even more broken and includes some of the new balances to the national ideas. I kind of already have the idea what I want to do, but if we get 10,000 likes, I'll do it, because I want to know for sure that you guys are interested in such a video. And until the next time, check out this awesome Ottomans video. And I want to give a massive thank you to all of my patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers. I would not be able to do this without all your support. If anybody else would like to also support me, you will find the links in the description.